Hi, it's the Metro Radio News team here. We are once again continuing our theme of driving cars that are just really very cool. Today we are in a Bentley...
It's a Bentayga, the hardest word for a Geordie to say. Bentayga.
Bentley Bentayga. This one is just under £200,000. The base price is about £160,000, but we've got a fair few optional extras hanging around. Night vision and just cool Batman stuff.
Must add that my bum is really warm now. I've got the heated seats on and they work tremendously well.
So you're getting your money's worth on your heated seats. We'll have a go with all the gadgets and gizmos and we'll report back in just a little bit. So we've just been having a little play with all the buttons. I have also now switched on my heated seat, which is far too hot, so I'm going to switch that off. But whilst playing around with the seats, I also found a little button down the side. If you press that, something very weird happens. It will show you on the screen there, and I'll just bring that up around there because I can't switch the camera around. But there you can see the massage button I have pressed by accident. So right now I'm on a stretch massage. I can have pulse massage or a wave massage, which is actually not that comfortable. But you can press all of that in your seat, so you can be driving along, cruising along the motorway very comfortably, have a little massage, warm yourself up, be very comfortable. Now, Micky's been driving it so far. I don't know how it's been going for you, Micky.
It's a joy, is what it really is. It does 0 to 60 in 4.9 seconds, but once you put it into sport mode, you really feel it. It just proper goes. And we really went just before we went so fast going off a roundabout there that I didn't know if I was going to stop in time, but we did, thankfully, because we're stuck in roadworks on the coast road now. Great work, Newcastle, thanks for that. This particular model, Dom might have said earlier, but this one that we're sitting in is £200,000 worth of car. On the road price is £160,000. What do you get for your money with that? You get so much for your money with that. You literally will have so many buttons. Your interior smells so good. I've never smelt a car so good. This is the Brad Pitt of smelling cars right here. And the leather, the stitching, it's luxury beyond luxury is what you're getting with this particular car. Dom's got a few more specs that he wants to tell you about as well.
Well, it's just when we were talking about how fast it goes there. This is a car that weighs about 2.5 tons. That's about the same as a small elephant. And yet can still go from 0 to 60 in about 4 seconds. It'll top out at about 187 miles an hour. That's because it's got a huge W12 engine in the back. So you've heard of a V6. This is basically 2 V6s stuck together to make a W12 with twin turbo in it as well. It's about 600 horsepower, and that's how it basically manages to move this huge vehicle to such a massive speed so quickly. And it's really, at the same time, very, very comfortable in doing so.
Right, so we've parked it up in an underground garage because it's absolutely lashing down, and we wanted you to have a proper look at it. As you can see at the front, it is Bentley all the way. When you move a bit backwards though, it gets a bit of a, some would call it a Kim Kardashian backside. That's what many may call it. It is a big end on there, the size of them wheels. This one, as I say, was £200,000. It comes with 22-inch wheels on this particular model itself. But it's a good looking car. When we get down to the bare basics on it, if you are driving it, you're going to be looking at £515 a year in your road tax. Your insurance, if you're driving a Bentley anyway, you know it's going to be expensive. That's just a little over £1,000. But what do you get for your money? Well, you'll get 19.9 miles per gallon with this one. 187 miles an hour top speed, 4-wheel drive. It's got the Bentley looks. It's 600 brake horsepower. It's one of the nicest rides I think I've ever had. And you get what you pay for. You get a Bentley. So I'm going to hand over to Dom. Dom's going to take you inside for a look.
So we're just having a little bit of a play with all of the huge amount of buttons in here. And I think this one should be quite interesting if it's the one I think it is. So that opens the sunroof a little bit. But how do we get the rest of it to open? Like that. I mean, it's a big sunroof. So now you can, you could just get out. And you go for a wander. See what you're doing, and then just, pop back in, click it down, and off you go. Easy as that. So the reason we're driving around in this incredible Bentley is because we are getting ready for NE1's Newcastle Motor Show. Now, Bentley Newcastle at the Silverlink have let us borrow this incredible car just to kind of get a preview of everything that's going to be going on there. Now, it was a huge event last year. 100,000 people showed up down on Grey Street. This year it's expanded. It's going to carry in Northumberland Street and the big market as well. So even more people, even more amazing cars. And not only that, but also brings millions of pounds to the economy as well. So you get a great day out, and also it's really good for everyone. And you get to see some amazing cars just like this one too.
So to sum up the Bentley in a few words, majestic, king of the roads, unbelievable, probably one of the best drives you'll ever have. But to sum it up in a few other words as well, this car costs more than the price of your house and probably my house put together. So do you get what you pay for? If you've got £200,000 hanging around in your bank account, you probably want to have this car. There's nothing else that matches it. This is Bentley's first SUV, and judging by the SUV market across the world, this is probably going to be Bentley's best seller within a year, I'd say. Now, the NE1 Newcastle Motor Show is the 9th and the 10th of July in Newcastle City Centre. It's on Grey Street, it's in the big market, and it's at Northumberland Street this year as well. This car's going to be there, loads of other cars, Porsches, Lamborghinis, there's going to be a Telsa there as well, and you can find out more information across on our website.